when we do this guy, we'll actually wrap this thing in breathers so that we have vacuum pressure all around it, and especially near the ends where there actually is space for resin to get sucked out. Another option, if you don't if you want a nice surface finish and you don't want to suck out tons of resin, is this stuff back here. This is a bleeder fabric, and so it's kind of a release fabric like this, but if you'll notice, it's got tiny little holes in it. Pass it around. And so, that lets kind of pinpricks of resin through, and you can suck some excess out, but the vast surface, the majority of the surface will be touching something like this, which will give it a nice smooth finish. And so, you really don't want to suck resin out. You always want a high fiber volume content. That's just structurally efficient. Okay, so you can probably take this off now. All right. So at this point, we got to make our vacuum bag. And so we got this stuff. This is a vacuum sealant tape. And I'm basically gonna make a bag that looks like this, okay? And so I really only need tape, kind of like here, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna lay that out.
Oh, so it's double-sided?
Yeah, it's double-sided, and then you pull this paper backing off once you're ready to seal the bag onto the other side of it. And this is the part where you can kind of make a nice composite part or a bad composite part. If you don't have a good vacuum seal for the entire curing cycle, then you won't have the consolidation pressure that pushes your fibers close together, and you won't have the vacuum pressure that sucks out the excess resin. And so it's really important to have a nice good vacuum, which it just kind of comes with practice. Yeah. And so again, I'm going to be ordering a bunch of this stuff, and we're going to probably have a cabinet that we're going to have all the composite class materials in, so you guys can just come in and use all that stuff. And we're also going to have more resin. Right now, I kind of stole some of the HPH teams, just Human Helicopter teams resin right there. So, sorry. All right. I'm just going to start here. I'm going to try and fold this guy over a little bit so I make sure that I don't have a wrinkle caught here that doesn't have any tape in it. So I'm actually going to fold it over a little bit and then push down, and that gives me